You machete pan.
I want to say this joke, but I can't now because it's on stream. It says, right, this is what the joke says. Hey, you got protection, him, yeah, I do, babe, don't worry, it's a picture of Jordan Pickford. Lisa dancers have to get all the answers. Hendo is fucking everywhere. Harry Kane is coming Croatian. I thought you were speaking about AOR Charlie. Like, what has he done to you? Right. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Right, I've got.
Why is the safety car on? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Right, well, I want to do my little intro that I've got. Why is anti-lock braces restricted? Okay. Yeah. On my screen it says restricted. Oh yeah, sorry, it's me being a nonce. But I'm still quick. Hang on, Connor, can you leave as well, please? Thank you, because I want to do my dodgy intro now. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Japanese Grand Prix. It is coming home to Suzuka.
Wow.
And we are at
Wow.
Suzuka, and we are celebrating today the 1 year anniversary since FORL was made. So happy birthday to FORL. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Well done.
Yes, and as you hear, we are coming home to Suzuka to celebrate our 1 year anniversary, just like England will be with the World Cup trophy on Monday.
Wait.
Hey! And I've got some shout outs to do. So,
Here we
shout
go.
out is one shout out is going to go to Echoes Plays. One shout out is going to go to our lovely assistant who does all the tweeting for us, BOR Leclerc. And to the Lego, I'm going Tom Battlers, aka Tom Stevens. Also, this is the track that most drivers look to get some points on the board. As we've got someone in here that we haven't seen for a while, Chloe Plays is back, and she's back with her vengeance. Well, not that quick, but we'll see. But today, Reece Norman, can he continue what he did in Belgium after last race? He got taken out, of course, but that doesn't matter because he is still able to get to his car and drive for us today.
Oh great, here we go. So, the question is, who will be first out track?
Well, I know who's going to win the race, but it is a Renault that looks like it's going to come out first, and it
Yes.
looks like it's going to be the 2004 LMW if I'm right. Oh, I'm right! Oh, look at that!
Yes,
Oh, look at him. He's on the supers. Now, I expect a lot of guys to be on the super because that is the quickest and softest compound that Pirelli have brought to us this weekend. They've also brought the softs and the mediums. And I
yes,
also
he has.
expect...
And the one person that I can see who is on the medium is Connor X.
Connor X
Is
is
that a
on
good
the
call
medium.
for him?
Yes,
That's
Connor
going
X
to be a
is
good
on the
call for him.
mediums. Now, Reese has been able to... Oh, Reese spun it! So he's lost everything there. And not just the way he was waltzing around that corner. So Reese has lost it.
Oh, great.
Oh, lovely. Now we've got to
I
give a
can
shout
see
out
how
to
this
Reese.
is going to end.
We've got to give a shout out to Reese for that, for letting us do jokes
Yes, we
about
do.
him, because he has been a very good sport here.
Like, right,
Hits. I don't know if she's trying to beautify herself or something, but it's time to get out, love. As a Ferrari's come out the pits.
And that is going to be, I believe, Try Hard Miles.
Try Hard Miles, God, he's hard, isn't he?
Yes, he is. But the one person who actually is not on the starting grid, like we saw last week, is actually
Where's Venexia?
yes, Venexia. She is not in the part.
Now,
she's not in the
Chloe,
lobby.
it's either she's taking a long time to beautify herself or something, because she's just sitting in the pits. But we have Overdread on a lap here. What is he on a lap?
And so is Bouncy
He's done a
Fancer
2-minute lap.
He is.
Oh, and AJ Pan's already retired.
Yeah,
he's
he
lost it
crashed
coming
into
out the corner there.
Oh, that
Chloe's
is not
still in
very
the
pretty
pits
to
here.
see.
Now, I'm going to say that... Now, got to give a shout out here to one of the admins here for FORL that does help us with our recruitment, that might have got some of these drivers, is FORL Tortoise. He's got some of the recruitment first you see in this driver. So by myself and Tom Forks GG, we have helped FORL recruit some of their drivers that you see this season. One admin that we will not be talking too much now will be oh, he's not actually online. It is Outstage Body, who's another admin, but we don't really talk fondly of him. Another admin we've got to give a shout out to is another co-owner is FORL Toby, who's also helped Mr. Battlers keep this going.
Right. Well,
Chloe's only now coming out from beautifying herself, so
I do actually have one tweet that has just come through on the FORL Twitter
is it through who I think it is?
Mr. Biawala. Thanks at Fury Online Racing League for the shout out.
No, don't say that.
Rule number 1, when it comes to Chloe, she's a woman and hell have no fury like a woman.
Right, apparently, thanks to Fury Online from BOR. Shout out, rule number 1, when it comes to Chloe, she's a woman and has to fury like a woman. Oh no, not repeating that. And apparently there is a new game coming out, F1 2018, the Cripple Edition. Pre-order your now with F1
2018.
Now Chloe taking her time as well, just like a female. Thank you from Andrew Taylor, but we're also gonna get, I think we should Echoes. He's been a hard force to play with these last couple of seasons.
Yes, he has.
And but we need to
somebody has just been off the track a little bit.
No, I'm surprised here because S.V. Donald is quicker than Tom. 1, 2, 3 for the win.
Yes, which
I think we should go on a lap with Chloe because I think we should go on a lap with Chloe.
And the F1 game has just crashed.
Now let's go on a lap with Chloe. Was beautifying herself the right option? Here, she's gonna come across the line. She has a 5-minute. Oh, lovely. But now she's gonna come down. Take that. She takes that like she would with her eyebrows. Bit wide, but curls it back nicely. As this is one of the 2 female drivers we have in FORL. Chloe,
Yes,
and we also have Venexia.
And it is sad not to see Venexia actually racing today.
It's a shame we're not got two
what's
girls in the
happened.
lobby fighting each other, which I would think be a bit rare, because Chloe would probably be fighting for about 6th, 7th, and I think Venexia would be up there in the top 3.
Yes, as we did see last race.
Right. Chloe, what was that? It's not like the maggots and Beckett's of. Now, can I just say something? Connor XX9 is on the mediums, and he's done a quicker time than Reese, who's on the supers. I don't think Connor uses braking assist though, so I think that is.
I can see that this is going to be a very, very long race for Reese, due to some of the stuff
But
that we
he's
are
not
seeing
losing the
in
back end like
commentary
other
box.
drivers through the maggots and Beckett's of Suzuka.
Yes, well, I was
But
actually
that braking assist was shown
Chloe,
there when he comes through that, but he braked like really early.
I was watching Chloe doing some practice for
Chloe's
this
6th.
race.
That's not bad from her. A bit slower. She's gone wide
No,
there.
it's
I'd back
not,
out of that,
and
Chloe.
she just went down to 7th. And oh no, she just spun it.
Yeah, she spun it, but not bad by the girl from Hull. Oh, well, Hull's a big place, so they'll have to try and hunt her down if they want to. Reese, you're wanted. Reese coming onto the back straight now.
Scholes has retired.
No, Reese is on the
For
back
no
straight here.
reason
He's going for another
whatsoever.
Reese 2 seconds up here. Oh, and he's
And
just run wide.
oh no!
He's just run it. He's just run it. He lost the back end off his chair there, a car.
You can see. Did you just say what I thought? I just heard you say there.
No. I said car. Shut up. Chloe's gone 7 seconds slower than her original best, so I think she'll come in this race and put a fresh set of supers on. So I have been impressed with Chloe's pace recently. She is GP3 driver. I take it she'll be GP3 next season if she has been side, or she might be a GP2, but I very expect her to be GP3.
Yes, and to note here.
Oh,
and oh my,
out.
she just crashed. She's
Yeah,
out.
well,
She's
Chloe
out.
did a race there, but she lost it. We need to get her in and to see what happened there.
Yes, she is. It seems like she is streaming on her own mixer.
Is she? I can't see that. But she is out in P7. As remember later, the GP. Oh, hello. The GP2 guys will be going around this track, as my phone is going absolutely mental with text messages. Oh.
And oh my.
That's from someone
The F1
else.
2018 Predator edition had just been leaked on stream.
What? The what? Predator edition.
At Fury underscore FORL. 5-minute lap time, just a little bit quicker than a Porsche Nürburgring lap record. And this same person put at FORL the F1 2018 Predator edition just been leaked on stream. I think that person might be getting at what we said earlier on about the good old crippled edition of the F1 20s.
No, okay, no. Oh, and Chloe is here after she took a bit too long to get out the pits from beautifying herself. Chloe, what happened there? Can you please respond? You're going to be on YouTube, Chloe. It's your time to be famous. She doesn't speak in a minute, but what happened? Yes, Chloe, include your audio. Right, so this is just a qualifying interview. You took a bit too long to get out of the pits there. I think you beautified yourself a bit too long there. Did you make up a bit? But some of the corners you did it like an eye curler, what you do, what girls do. But what happened when you lost it?
I took it a bit wrong and then I backed into a wall, didn't I?
Because
really
Norman
help my lap
did
at
the same
all.
thing, but he has braking assist, so he did Save it. But you didn't. You just came off worse than Reese.
The two Hasses have retired from the session. Oval Dread and Master
Oh, the
B
Merc.
Smith.
The Merc's retired as well. He was in
Well,
P1.
at least I'm beating Reese, which is a bonus, so now I can rub it in his face.
Yeah, well, Reese is now on another lap here. Chloe, we are sorry to hear about what happened to you, but good luck in the race now. Please leave the party.
Right,
Dolphin,
okay, I'm
you know what to do.
leaving. Thank you so much for the support.
So, right, see?
Right,
Lovely
bye.
drivers here in FORL. As we are the
Yes,
comedic
as I
bunch.
am.
As Reese is on a lap,
I
I think we
am-
should go on board with him there.
Yep, I am on board.
Very
with Reece,
good line there.
As we go.
Now, this will show if he's got brake assist or not.
Yes,
Really showing through there.
Yes. Definitely, yes,
He
he goes from 100
Oh,
and
and
something
Tom
miles per
123
hour.
gets that pole position.
Yes, that coveted pole position like he has got in most of the races so far. Is Reese going to be going out on
Reese is,
another
if you
lap
look
if
at
he
Reese's
can?
wheel, he's doing a lot of adjustments of the wheel.
Yes. So does that mean he might try and push
Bouncy
for
Fanta's
another
going to come
lap?
on the racing
And
line
Bouncy
and ruin him.
Fanta! Oh no!
Oh,
no!
Reece is
And
not
he
going quicker.
goes a little bit wide there.
This is
I
a very
think
bad
he's
lap
gonna
by
back
Reece.
out. Yeah, he's not going to be able to get another.
Oh,
lap
another
in
tweet
there.
from our bad man, Andrew Taylor. Chloe crashed me commentate. What? Chloe crashes me
Chloe
commentating.
crashes
No,
me
you can't write a
commentating,
book
no.
like that.
Oh,
If you do
great.
want to tweet us at Fury on the Racing if you have any opinions about the race.
And we do have confirmation now. We know that. We can't say that we know it, but there is a possibility that nobody else will be able to set a faster time than that 1:29 that Tom set, as he is going on a lap of honour now around the track.
Yeah, championship leader.
Yes, and a lot of people, some people are saying in the live stream comments.
Hang on,
what
let me
is
read it
the
first to
FORL
see if it,
Twitter?
if it's civilized. What is the FORL Twitter? Yes, the FORL Twitter is Fury underscore I think it's Fury underscore FORL. I will
Yes.
just check.
Yes, it is. Is at
It is Fury at
Fury
Fury underscore FORL if you want to tweet us about the race.
And it seems like
Oh,
Tom
and we've got
has
another.
lost fuel.
Oh no, we've got another tweet from Andrew Taylor. Now here we go. At Fury Online, me when Reese gets beat. Oh no, by a woman. Serious? No, I dream of the day a woman can be successful in motorsport as men. Hashtag gender equality with Jeremy Clarkson as a smug face. Now, yes, I've got to say the ladies' sport here is getting better because Chloe has outqualified a man.
Yes, as we can now
To
see.
be fair, the
on-
women have been very strong in GP3 this year. Not just from Chloe, but from Vanexia as well, who's led that fight.
Yes, even though that she hasn't been in for most of the races for next year, hasn't she? Has still got a better point score than Reese has.
Yes. Right, and now when we wait for this formulation lap, we're going to talk a bit about the World Cup. Is it going to come home?
Yes, it is.
It is coming home. It's coming home. It's coming. Football's coming. Oh, something's just fell off the back of my desk, and I just cut my leg.
Oh no. Oh. Hope you're okay, buddy. Right,
I
now
lost
let's
my
look.
legs, so that's okay.
Yeah. Well, well, gender equality is actually a big thing in FORL, as we are trying to get more women into this league, to show that we are a gender equal society.
So we've
As
got
we
a
now go
formation
out
lap here.
for the formation lap, as
So I will
Bonnets
run you
will
through the
now
grid order
go
here.
through.
We have Tom 123 for the win on the pole. Next in second is Scurries. Third is S. Donald, 2003. Fourth is Master B. Smith. Fifth is Foxtrot Michael. Oh, he's already been disqualified. Overdread is 6th. Tryhard Miles is 7th. Bouncy Fanta is 8th. Chloe is in a comfortable 9th position, above her boyfriend Reese. 10th is Chloe, not Chloe XX. Connor XX9, who's on the mediums. Next is Reese Norman. Next after that is 2004 LMW, who's also on the meds. Next is Skull Toxic. 14th is Gamer, and then crashing out early in qualifying, start from the back on the mediums, is AJ Panda, who is pretty much just run wide there anyway. Oh, and Chloe has been taken out by, who's that in the Toro Rosso? Connor X. No, but gender equality is a big thing in FORL, and we're trying to get more women drivers, as Dolphin has said. So if you are a lady that has F1 2018 or wants to get F1 2018 and you're watching the stream, come in here and you have Xbox coming with some of the best drivers like Echo Plays, Tom Battlers, and myself, Bonnet07. I wouldn't call myself the best driver, but Reese is the first time. Reese has actually finished a formation lap, I think, because the other ones he has actually crashed out.
And is he actually going to be able to complete the formation lap?
Reese, hurry up.
If he will.
No,
Reese is actually taking the mick. He is literally
we know he's very slow.
30 miles per hour. He's taking the P now. I'm not going to swear on stream.
So Andrew Taylor, who is a Scotsman, who is not a fan of English football, he went, "Ha, I told you it's not coming home," with a picture of Vettel lifting the British Grand Prix trophy yesterday. And then also he tweeted, "Andrew approves of the equality statement, if I should shake your hand for that." And yes, you can shake my hand by giving me your position when I next see you later on in the GP2 stream. As Reese, I don't know what he was actually doing, but he's being a bit of a walking idiot now. Just hurry up, Reese.
And well, we are waiting for the beginning.
Now I'm thinking here, second place will have a good run down here.
Yes, there is always that very, very big possibility, and it is now lights out, and away we go.
Oh, Tom 123's got an amazing start though.
And oh my, there's been a crash.
Someone's already off. Overjet's already off.
And that was Tryhard Miles.
And Chloe's up to 6.
Wow.
Oh, Reese is into the points. And he's behind his girlfriend, in front of his girlfriend. Someone else is off in front. So Chloe's now being promoted to...
It's been absolute carnage so far.
So Reese is in 6th, carnage. Chloe is in 5th. Reese is following his love of his life, Chloe. As if you are not... Oh, and Chloe's off, so he's been taken off by a boyfriend. As if you did not know, if you did not know about this, you need to catch up with the F1 community. As Chloe's actually hasn't lost that many places, in 7th, Reese is in 5th, 2004 LMW is out.
And he has left the session as well. And well,
I've had a message from AOR Charlie. This can only go one way or another way.
I've also had a message from Andrew, Mr. BOR Leclerc. Reese may be James May in disguise.
Ooh, maybe there's a conspiracy theory there that we need to exploit.
Yes, but
as we get on with this race,
Chloe is
Tom 123 for the win is putting a gap over. Reese is in 5th. with Panda making absolutely amazing
And Master B
ground.
Smith has crashed as well. He crashed into the wall.
He
going,
crashed. He had
past.
a very bad start though. He got taken out at the start, I think.
Yes.
A lot of people are in the pits here. Chloe is in 7th, so she'll get a lot of gap.
She has been doing very, very well so far this season. But don't forget that, of course, she hasn't been racing due to personal problems. But of course, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, her relationship with Reese hasn't been going well, has it?
No, it hasn't.
Panda, it's right at the back of Reese as the braking assist is shown there, which Panda doesn't use.
Yes, as he virtually brake checks Panda.
I think Reese. We on board with Reese. Corner. There. But he's pulling it. It's just about a second gap between second and first now. So it looks like Tom 123 for the win is going to get another victory here.
Yes, well, we are calling it very, very quickly, but it always depends on what happens in the latter stages of the race, because don't forget that that one of the only people in the previous race that actually did give Tom a bit of a battle was Vernexia, because she was leading at one point, and then she was constantly getting onto his back and virtually taking him over,
the DRS has been enabled.
Overtaking him. Yes, it has been enabled, and we are
Chloe's
going to see an
Chloe's in the
overtake.
pits, so she can pit and come out where she is.
Lost some of
so
her.
Chloe, I take it's going to go on the softs. That Chloe's on the mediums, so she can go to the end of the race now.
Yep, that's if she does decide to go to the end of the race.
Or you can definitely go to the end of the race on them.
Yes, but we don't know if she might be able to make it to the end of the race if she
wait. And here comes Try Hard Miles down the straight, and he's going to get Chloe. Chloe's down to 9th. Overdread is now coming down. Is she going to get Chloe?
Hit every day.
Chloe is now in 10th because she didn't enable pit limiter earlier now. Something's happened between AJ and Panda and URL Normsy. He's pulled out a 4-second gap, so I don't think that's him driving.
No, and
maybe that's Richard Hammond in disguise at the moment. We should go on to first. We need to go on with the top 3 because Overdread has just binned it.
Yes,
Overdread has binned it.
So
he's Bouncy Fanta.
5 seconds. Has been given a 5-second penalty, and he has retired. He has retired for no reason whatsoever.
We need to go on board with first, second, and third because they are very close to each other.
This might be the closest they will be for the rest of the race. It seems like. Well, there's always a possibility that will happen.
Ferrari's outside. What a move there!
Oh.
Well.
Okay. Well. I'm getting hate. I just got a bit of hate from somebody in the mixer stream. That's nice. And Chloe has retired. Chloe has retired in the same place she crashed in qualifying.
Oh my god! I need to redo this. Hang on. Okay.
Chloe retired in the same place. Which is something that you don't see every day, that Chloe crashes in the same place as she did. And everybody will be finishing in the points in this race. After 4 laps, we have already got 5 retirements. And we can't say that anybody has been doing any dirty driving, because the people that caused it last week aren't with us today, as you can see. And of course, Tom is going to be in a battle with second at this very moment in time, as you can still see that he can go for the big overtake, that the person in second can do a massive overtake on him. As we now grid, and I see Try Hard Miles has just crashed himself out of the race. So now that is now 6 drivers out of this Grand Prix. What is happening? They're dropping like wildfire. They are, which is not something very pretty to see. The F1 Gamer 5 go straight past Try Hard Miles to go into P8, and now we would only have 9 finishes at this very moment in time, as we've only been going for 5 laps. This has been a worst 5-lap stint we have seen in FORL since the last race, where we saw that that very unpredictable start, and Try Hard Miles has left, and the F1 Gamer 5 literally just goes off at the first corner, virtually just touches his front wing on the air fence, and just lose a little tiny bit of his front wing, so he might be going into the pits on lap 6. And the person who was in second is now in 5th as Reese overtakes him. Foxtrot Michael is in second.
Reese
with
is not on a bad
1, 2,
one,
3
is
for
he?
the win.
He's eating. Oh, for God's sake!
And if anybody is asking, if anybody do want to know if you can watch the stream on demand on Mixer, you can. I always.
No, you can't watch on demand. Yes, you mean high definition. Totally. Oh, hello. Good race here though, as we're under an hour away from FORL GP2, which I got disconnected from last week and had an absolute rage about my neighbourhood.
Well, luckily I would need distractions from people, because I've stopped everything happening on my Xbox, so I've put myself on Do Not Disturb so I don't get any notifications, so I don't get distracted easily. And as I now go on, and oh my, Foxtrot Michael has just virtually done a front flip and crashed himself out
Reese
in
is in a
dramatic
podium
fashion.
position, not again.
This is amazing for Reese as I go on board with him. He must be absolutely amazing. He must be absolutely amazing.
So another tweet
Let's
from
hope
our
he doesn't
legend.
crash.
Another couple of tweets from our legend Andrew Taylor.
Oh great.
Fury Online Racing, still waiting for Reese to finish formation lap, and we're already 7 laps in.
Ah.
Okay, and the other one was, and Fury Online Racing League right now, according to Andrew Taylor, is like everything is being bombed or blown up.
Oh great. That is not
so everyone's like, run.
yes. And Reese is in second, and what I am going to do is I'm going to invite 2 of the people that have crashed out of the race, so we can hear from what happened with them. So I'll invite them quickly to the party, so then we can view on what happened. It turned out there was able to apparently crash out Try Hard Mile, which is something we do not want to hear. Yes, always that possibility. Going in for Foxtrot now to see what they see if they want to do an interview. And Sync Reese is out of the race as well. What are you going to be having in this Grand Prix? And now here we go. Foxtrot Michael is now in the party.
Oh, this is a driver that
like
I got in the party. See, should be an admin.
If you'd like to put your party audio on.
Hello, boys. You alright?
Hello. Oh, he's
Yes, how are
English.
you?
Let me ask a question. Do you think it's coming home?
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you. See? It is coming home.
No way is anyone else winning. No way is anyone else winning it. It's coming home. Come on, boys. You should know this. England have got the better squad than everyone around them. So.
Alright, but they go on with the race. What
Yes,
happened
and
to you?
oh dear, I was trying a completely new setup there, and it seemed to have been. Obviously, I've not solved the problem from last race where I lost the rear end again. And it's sort of happened here as well. Rear grip on my car seems to be absolutely shot. So yeah, lost the rear end, and as you can see, well, you just about saw it. Me front flip straight into the blinking barriers. So yeah, not a good race from me again this week. That's two in a row so far.
I expect quite a lot from you because I got you into the league. So.
Well, I'm looking to rectify these problems that I'm having as well. So hopefully next race in I'll rectify these rear end issues as well. But again, utterly disappointed.
Now, saying that we had 15 runners at the start, this we're now down to 7. Do you think that's poor driving or just lack of concentration or commitment?
Well, I know on my end it was definitely a loss of, well, I could say it's down to real concentration on my part, but obviously, of course, I will say again, my setup has not been that great in particular. It shows in qualifying as well, and for the races, but obviously here I've been out of practice because obviously I've been on holiday for a good few bits and bobs, so I need to sort these problems out immediately. Next race in, I'm looking forward to it.
Fighting words there by you, Foxtrot. We hope to see that you will do better in the next race.
And would you like to? Well, we've got another Englishman in the party. We've had a Scotsman tweet us who is BR Leclerc saying, "Hey, told you it's not coming home," and with a picture of Vettel holding the trophy at Silverstone yesterday.
Oh bloody hell! Yeah, I heard about that on the stream. I was like, that cheeky bugger as well, considering. You know what I mean? I mean, Lewis didn't win the race the other day as well, but I mean, just because one Englishman has not won this race doesn't mean that England's not going to win the World Cup. That's my response to him.
I think we've lost because Boris is not foreign secretary anymore.
Last thing I'd like to quote as well, considering, is where, not to be rude or nothing, but there's no Scottish teams in the World Cup, so yeah,
no.
England's coming home with it.
Oh.
Yeah, not to be rude or nothing, but yeah, no Scottish team is in the World Cup, so.
All right, buddy.
Come on.
All right, thank you for that.
Yep,
All right, boys.
I think we should.
See you next race,
I think
all
we
right?
should get.
Yep,
Yeah, see you next race. I think we need to get one of the people that kept FORL alive through these years.
Yes,
into the
for
party.
all 100.
I'm going to spam Echo plays.
1 year anniversary here as well, as you can see, 17 laps to go.
As Reese is second. Reese is second.
Well, we might be having.
But dive bomb. Oh, maybe not. Is our person going to join? Is he?
And Reese has been overtaken by SV, by Donald. By Donald Duck.
Jokes on you, Fury Online Racing from BR Leclerc. I don't support Scotland. They're rubbish. Okay.
Well, we're still keeping it family friendly, as you can possibly hear, because that's not what actually was said. But of course, we're keeping it family friendly and PG.
Yes, because there
anyways,
are people watching this at home on their sofa, having some popcorn.
With their mum and dad or somebody like that.
Yes. Now Reese is in third. AJ Panzer is closing the gap. So I think the best we can see Reese getting is maybe P4.
Or P5,
but then saying that they have both been on medium
Connor.
since the start. So we're on the
so
11th lap
Reece
with
would
7
need to go
runners,
to
and
the
I am now
pits.
pretty much nearly falling out of my boredom.
The thing that is actually keeping us alive is this battle for second, I think it is. Battle for third with AJ Panda. And oh my, the F1 gamer just got spun by AJC Panda, and he has retired.
Retirement.
We're
All we
only
need
gonna
is
have
2
6.
more, and then we're pretty much done, aren't we?
Yes, I think in those famous words from Wimbledon, game, set, and match at this very moment in time.
Or in other words, it is coming home for Tom 123 for the win.
Yes, an Englishman winning the
like
race.
England in the World Cup.
Exactly, and what a fantastic head as Tom goes past the start-finish straight. Now I'm going round the first corner. Well, let's go on board with him. Let's go on board with AJC Panda just to see what he has been doing. So yeah. So after this race, we will be getting some people in interviews. It has been, of course, this has been one of the worst races for virtually every single racer, except if you're Tom 123 for the win. And if you do go to sleep, I wouldn't blame you, because this race has been appalling via the standards from some of the racers. Of course, a lot of people could not help it because of the temperature, what it has been in England for the past couple of days, or weeks I should say. That might have been a factor as well. And of course, I don't want to cause any drama between anybody by saying, oh yeah, it's been too hot, so they might not have been able to do well. But of course that is always a factor, as I said. Anyways, Connor Rex was in the pits. Well, it said that he was in the pits, I don't know if he was, and he was, because he's now on the supers. He is, and Skolex Toxic, who has been in AI for most of the race. I don't know if he left the session or he is still in the session. But if he is, he might not be getting any points because he is not actually racing, it's somebody else. Anyways, SVH Dold is doing well so far. Well, I will say one thing, and that thing is make sure to watch Fury Online Racing League GP2. Well, an hour or so after this race.
And Reece has been. Oh, and Reece is out. He stopped waltzing. He's lost it.
Yes, and now let's say this.
And
we
let's
have
get him
only
into
now
the party,
got
'cause I've got nothing better to do.
5 minutes.
Get him in. Get him in, Dolphin.
Races left. I'm sure we'll. We have been unfortunate for really normal.
I thought he was coming to Norwich.
What? What happened, Bonnet?
Angus Gunn means no more for on. Oh, as we're now down to 5 runners in this race. Oh, Jesus.
So, the next race will be very interesting to
be
see.
fair, I think this should just be called off.
As it is going to be China.
China? Oh, I'm not here.
Oh, fantastic.
As Donald Trump says, next week we'll be at China. As he makes his visit to the UK this week.
Yes, Well, I know that I will be speaking about real life stuff now, but if you're in the London area tomorrow at around about 1 o'clock, there will be a massive fly past of over 100 aircraft for the RAS 100th anniversary.
Yes, yes, there will be. And also, why has Echoes just invited me to a party? Okay, but I will also be giving
Would you
this.
invited him earlier on?
There will be a. It's a little pun, something I do with my dad. This is a little pun as well. If you want to come and see the RAF Red Arrows at another event, make your way down to Chroma Carnival on the 15th of August, and you can see the Red Arrows at 4 o'clock. Enough about punning. What's happening in the summer? Reese, what made you stop waltzing towards your podium there?
Just lost concentration. That was it.
Well, we did say that heat might have actually proven to be a difficulty for I think 10 of the races, or 9.
I mean, I'm happy with my start.
Yes, you've done a
Yeah,
fantastic
I think you're
start,
pretty lucky
Reese.
there.
But of course, after Chloe crashed, it all fell into pieces for you.
Yeah, we always blame it on the women. Jokes.
Yeah, you know,
Ooh.
I lost concentration. That is the Toro Rosso, I don't know who the hell he is, but he put me in the press and I just cracked and that was it. Gone.
Yeah, I know,
Yes,
but you were doing so well waltzing towards. Oh, and someone else is out.
Oh my,
Oh,
and
this
it's
is
Connor
silly
Rents in the
now.
Sauber. 4 people left. 7,
Does this mean we can have a restart, please?
no, we will not be having a restart.
Worth trying.
We will be having 4 people finishing this race.
Yeah,
Bonnie,
well,
can you
oh
tell me
my
what the next
God.
track is, please?
We have got
China.
next.
Oh, thank God. A track that I'm half decent at. Right.
Right, thank
Catch
you
you guys
for
later.
your
Thank you.
time.
See ya, mate. And now a 132.6 for Tom123 for the win.
Oh God,
As we've
this is the
got
worst
11
GP3
laps to
performance
go.
I've ever seen in my life.
Not 5, 10 people out of the Grand Prix. That must be a
start from
new
Greece.
record.
It's 4
Yes.
people, it's silly. I bet Tom Batless doesn't even know what's happened.
No. I will message him quickly now on the Xbox app so I can ask him if we should just call off the race or just carry on, because it is unfair on most of the races.
It's boring. Oh, Reese is out of this race. AJ Panda looks like he's messed up and he's started to go again.
Only 4 people
Oh,
left.
Panda.
This is amazing. One of the worst GP3 performances so far.
Saying on... Gone to fall asleep. Saying on AJ Panda's steering wheel to pit.
Yes, it is, as he as his pit limiter as his pit window is unvalidating itself at the end of this race. Well, we have been trying our hardest to keep this as entertaining as we can, but of course it's not our fault that some of the races have been having difficulties and only 4 people can continue, and of course, well, I'm going to say 3 people will finish this race because Scarlet has not been racing at all this race.
We've
He's
only
just
got
been
3
in
runs
AI.
in this race. Oh,
Virtually
that's
3
stupid.
runners, because Scullix X Toxic has basically just been in AI mode since the very beginning, and now it's only AJ Panda Donald and One Tooth and Tom, who are actually real people
Oh, that's
racing.
pretty much this thing, isn't it?
Yes, this is pretty much the race over, but of course we're not going to stop the stream here, as we do have our very own duty for you guys.
Invite me back. I'm just going to speak to battlers.
Okay. Well, of course, this has been one of the worst performances we've actually seen in FORL. Well, I'm just going to be on Tom123's car for virtually maybe for the remainder of the race, and of course Donald gets a SVH Donald gets a 5-second drive-through penalty because he was driving too fast in the pits. If you do want to shout out, just message